What's up, everyone? Here to do my episode review of Attack on Titan, episode 18, and I really liked this week's episode. I thought it was super action packed. We go more into the mystery of what is actually going on in the mission, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed it because, like I said in the previous review that I did, it is kind of obvious who it is, but it just makes me wonder, like, how are they gonna handle this situation if it is who I think it is. And I don't know, it was just very interesting, and it definitely makes you want to watch next week's episode or spoil yourself with the manga. Anyways, the episode starts off with Jean, Reiner and Armin, and they're having an issue because they only have one horse because Jean's horse ran away and from being scared, and they can only fit two people on the horse. They wouldn't be able to like take all three of them, so they were gonna have to take someone and well, actually not take someone. We'll actually just leave someone behind. And Gene was thinking, should he go get his horse? And honestly, I kind of like Reiner because he just keeps it up front because Gene kind of didn't want to say it out loud, but Reiner, he was pretty upfront about it. He says, well, one of us is going to have to stay here because we can't all stay here. And after that, Krista just comes and brings them horses, and they are probably one of the few funny moments in Attack on Titan where like they show Krista and they're like, is she a goddess? And Reiner says he wants to marry her. I thought that was kind of random. But after that, we go over to Levi and Aaron, and they're talking. They just found out that the right flank was wiped out, and Aaron is really worried about whether Armin is okay because he knows that he's on the right flank, and they have to send news to the flanks to the left, so they have to actually move their course and keep steering left because of the threat on the right side. And oh man, after that we get to see the female Titan fighting a couple people from the survey course, and man, what a battle. And like they just figured that if they had three people, that there's no way that this Titan will be able to evade everything. Oh my gosh, this Titan jumps in the air and pretty much takes out like one or two of them because they can't use their gear up against her when she's moving, or moving that fast at least, and not at a steady pace. And she just grabs this one guy and swings him like a yo-yo. It just looked pretty stupid. And another guy runs off and says he has to let them know what they're up against, and he's running away and he thinks he's gone, and boom, the female Titan just kicks him like super far, and that's the end of him. So as we're moving along, Commander Irwin decides to only send the carts up the front, and I guess only the middle groups. I'm not sure, but as Armin said, he clearly has some sort of plan up, and I guess it's to deal with the female Titan in the big forest because it'll be a lot easier to use your maneuver gear. And then we go back to Jean and everyone else, and they're going around the forest and they're a little confused. And this guy says, we're gonna wait in the trees and make sure Titans don't come in. And everyone's like in shock because Jean even asked, sir, are you serious? And he's just like, yeah, follow orders. And they're just all confused because it's pretty much like a suicide mission. But a little later in the episode, I think that they realize that they're really not supposed to keep them out. They're just supposed to sit there for bait because the Titans won't go in because there are humans right there on the outer borders of the forest, and maybe that's the way that they want to keep them out, so they only have to deal with the female Titan. And a little after that, we go over to Levi and Aaron again, and Aaron is asking, like, well, why are we going up in the forest? And Levi tells him to use his brain, and like I said before, he talks about the maneuver gear and how to be efficient in there. And man, right after that, the black smoke is shut up from right behind them. So the Titan is right behind them, and right before the Titan gets catches up, that's when Armin, we go back over to him, and he figures out that is where they want to deal with the female Titan. But as I said before, he's a little suspicious of Commander Irwin. He's like, well, wait a minute, why are things panning out like this? But I just thought it was really cool because this show always, there's so much mystery, man. Like it makes you want to spoil yourself with the manga, but I just really enjoy the anime, and I kind of don't want to ruin it. And if I did do it, I just wanted to wait at least till these 25 episodes are over. But after that, Armin figures it out. We go to the female Titan again. Oh my gosh, she is such a beast. She comes through, and there are people trying to protect them with maneuver gear, and not even close. She dodges it. She dodges like one of the hooks that they were trying to send to the back of her neck. Dodges it. And oh my gosh, it just looks so sweet how she just literally, like, almost instinctively just dodges it effortlessly and just grabs it and pulls him down, and she starts to give off this creepy smile, I think, that they, like, I don't know, she hasn't given before, except for when she saw Armin earlier. And one more thing to know, when Levi's squad is going through the forest right before they get the black smoke round, everybody's like Aaron thinks like, oh, like they must not be worried either. But he looks back and everyone in Levi's squad is like, what the fuck is going on? They're so confused. But and it kind of freaks Aaron out too, because he's like, wait a minute, like, you guys don't know either. And last thing is, Aaron says that, Titan, you messed up because you ran into some Titan killers, and they're waiting for Levi's orders, and he just kind of I don't think Levi's the type of character to be rattled. Like, a lot of people may have thought that, like people in the squads, but I think Captain Levi knows exactly what he's doing. And hopefully we'll have a good episode next week. And that's all I have. And thanks.